Welcome to the Property Care. Today we are going to discuss about BDA identified certain illegal layouts and what are all those layouts and why did they identify those layouts. So just giving an alert to an investors just to make sure that there is a regulatory guidelines and there are few layouts have not followed those things. So what are all those layouts and what is the illegal activity means, and I'm giving the basic idea about those illegal, activities on certain land where BDA not played any role. So BDA is the core development authority. So any developments on the layout perspective, the BDA has to approve it or the respective authority. For example, if it is in airport, the BIPA is the approval authority, has to be approved. And some outskirts area, the BMRDA also approves it. So the government body, the planning authority, has to be approved those layouts. So the many layouts coming in Bengaluru without getting the proper planning authority approvals. So those layouts been identified by the BDA using the satellite image from the BDA office, and they've given notices to them and alerting the investors just to make sure the proper due diligence before investing such layouts. So that is the idea behind today. This is the BDA, Bangalore Planning Authority, and they identified 279 illegal layouts in Bangalore. So this is to give an update on the investors just to make informed decisions by verifying the legal layouts. I have put a separate video for BDA, BMRDA, the Kata differences, zone responsibility. I have put a separate video. You please watch that to better understanding on those area. Even BIPA also I put separate video. So I put that link also in the description. Please watch that for more details. This is what is the violation and just giving an update to the investors. Make sure that the right informed decision and layouts has to be approved by the proper planning authority. So the layouts, residential layout is the target audience, and property investors, owners, tenants, NRI, OCI. So these are the target audience. The information I am sharing it for educational purpose only. Just need to do a proper homework and due diligence before investing into any layouts. So what is the illegal means? So for example, tar road has been put on agriculture land. So as per even managed farmland, if you see, you go and see a managed farmland projects, the roads are just made by the jelly. So they don't spoil the soil fertility. If any plants should come up, so that kind of road only they put it. They don't put the tar road. So here there is a agriculture marked area where tar road has been put. So without getting the approval from the right authority. This is one kind of violation. Another one is the residential plot marked in commercial area. So any layout or a BDA, they will mark it a certain areas called commercial area, where the commercial complexes only can be built. So this some developers, they put a residential plot there without knowing it. Sometimes they may not know. Sometimes they know and doing it. So these are all the points they are trying to address, and the BDA is objecting these things. If any their map, there is a master plan they have, and that master plan and this layout, if it is violating, they will come and demolish the building. So that is the the caution. For example, even I have seen some residential plot in parking area that is marked for a park, where there should not be any residential building or commercial building. It has to be maintained by the park, BDA park. So where they put some swing and children play area. There are senior citizen, places to sit and walk space, footpath. So they properly maintain that. So they may not do now. They will come later and do it. So, some people, they try to put a plot there and build construction. So that is the illegal activity. So in Bangalore, they identified 279 such illegal layout and cautioned the investors for a legal action and financial repercussions. So there will be a financial loss and headache on legal aspects. So the BDA is alerting investors just to make sure that sufficient approvals you got it before investing into such layouts. And the total 27,000 plots, that many investors may face legal issues more on this is particularly comes more on the outskirts of the Bangalore and the land usage as per the revised master plan 2015. There is a master plan drafted by the BDA in 2015. How this Bangalore going to be, in future, for example, 2030, 32. So there are certain layouts are violating such plans. Whatever they allocated for that land, there is some other property coming up now. So such things are BDA identifying it and violating. Those who are violating those, designs, they will be charged, penalty and legal action will be taken to such property owners. And those layouts are not legally compliant. Regulatory guidelines are violated. For example, the road width, they'll have certain length, minimum 9 meters, 12 meters. They put lesser than that. So over a period of time, there will be a lot of vehicles. There will not be a sufficient place to move, to reach some places. So there is a violation there. There is no footpath. So on such case, there is some violations, and that's why this is all not approved by BDA, BMRDA. These people, regulatory bodies have certain guidelines. For example, only 60% of the total land area has to be allocated to residential plots. Remaining 40% has to go to parks and the roads, footpath, and commercial area marking. So those 40% should go to the other activities other than residential property, residential plot. So these violations are made in such layout. That is why BDA identified such layouts as illegal layouts. And BDA authorities told to sub-registers not to register these plots under certain areas, and that I put in the next slide, which are all the areas and count of each of the area and the link of the 279 projects. So that I'm putting in the next slide. So the sub-register asked to not to register such plots. And BDA urged to investors to do a proper due diligence before deciding any plot purchase in the outskirts of the area where the BDA, not approved, or a BMRDA not approved, PIPA not approved such layouts. So they asked to take an informed decision. Otherwise, there will be legal action will be taken on such investors. BDA officials have halted constructions near some illegal layout near Whitefield and where the no approval is happened. So that without approval, that developer is trying to lay the drain pipe. He laid it. So when they come and saw that there is no proper approval, and they stopped the development activity. Another incident in Bengaluru where 16 buildings demolished by the BDA because of without an approval they built the structures. So BDA is leveraging the satellite image and to identify such illegal activities and giving them the notices. And apart from urban planning violation, that regulatory guideline violation, this is posing the risk of environment. For example, stormwater clogging, where the heavy rain comes, these buildings are blocking the water flow. So without knowing, now maybe sometimes builders are unknowingly also they're trying to do without proper verification of the master plan. So that gets into the issues later. Both residents and builders unnecessarily conflict between these two. So to avoid that, I want to just give them the basic idea about the recent news. So my customers are majority are abroad and they want to know such information. So that is the reason I am sharing it. So these are all the full checklist and, Anikal Taluk, this many areas. It's self-explanatory, you can go through it. And Bangalore East, these many areas. And Yelahanka, these many areas. Bangalore South, these are all the areas. and the total is 279 breakup. Which are all the areas have how many number of unapproved layouts. For example, Jigni has 53, Begur has 14, Kerpuram 5, and 29 in Sarjapur, 8 in Vato. So these are the breakup for the 279. And what are all the names? I put the link in the description. That is on Kannada. And you take some help from Kannada known people, try to understand. And if you need any help, you can even approach BDA office also. They'll also clarify it. So I hope this gives some basic idea. And this is the our vision, mission, what we do, what are all services we offer, property management for villa, site, and flats, and real estate services, buying, selling, renting. And we have plan of franchising this service to other locations. SaaS product, we are developing a software. So to automate the business process for our successful business model in South Bangalore. So this gives some basic idea. And this is our service catalog, what are all we do it, and it's self-explanatory. You can go through it. If any help required, connect with us. We will ready to help you. This is a book I am writing mainly for traveling guys who are remotely, are there and investing here. So I put a video also. If anybody in abroad and they want to invest in our Bangalore, and we are ready to help on an end-to-end service. Like they'll just come here to do the registration or give a GPA. We will do all due diligence, every help with respect to the property, with maybe a villa, flat, or site. We will do end-to-end. So that separate video I put in the playlist called Service Offering. You please watch that. And that is the main idea of this book. And it will help those owners who want to invest from a remote location. So that idea I'm capturing here. We will release this soon. So thank you for watching. I hope this gives some basic idea about investing a property in Bangalore with a informed decision, and make sure that you do proper due diligence before investing it to save your money, time, legal headaches, to avoid such things. I hope this gives some basic idea. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell icon. And we post more videos similar like this so that you get update on that. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.